Oxford nil, Arsenal 3. Very standard cup performance at a lower league side away. Professional stuff. We got the job done. We're now into the fourth round where we're going to play Man City. And before I get into the video, I'd like to apologize for the voice, guys. I've recently caught a very bad illness. I'm still recovering. So, yeah, man, you're going to have to bear with me with this annoying ass voice. So, yeah. But anyways, man, we beat Oxford 3-0. Like I said, standard performance, typical stuff that you'd expect going, to an away ground, at a lower league team. Which, by the way, they held on for a lot of that game. They actually looked good for a lot of it. So credit to Oxford. They showed a lot of good stuff today. But obviously, like Arsenal's quality ended up coming through at the end. And to be fair, for the majority of this game, we were shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the performance was kind of dead. Yeah, up until Zinchenko came on, it was dead. From when he came on, bruv, he brought that control, like I've been talking about. Yeah, Zinchenko brings that control to the team, and we started looking good. Created more chances, and obviously scored 3 goals. The first goal was a bullet header by Elneny from a lovely, lovely cross by Vieira. Like, big up Vieira for the assist and Elneny for the goal. Lovely bullet header. Second goal again, Fabio Vieira. Lovely, lovely vision, weighted pass through to Nketiah, who rounded the keeper with a very calm finish. You know. Third goal, another one, a very similar build up to the second one. Through ball by Martinelli. Nketiah, decent finish, bruv. Like, yeah, the attacking players, like, they turned it on eventually and did their job, bruv. It was looking like one of those weird, like, scoreless games again, but thankfully we didn't do that. We ended up scoring 3 goals. So yeah, man, just happy to be the next round. Some standout performers today were, well, the defenders did their job. Gabriel especially, he's been looking good recently. Matt Turner, very good in goal. Distribution has improved from how it was before the World Cup. His distribution looks to be very good now. But some players who did not perform, Lokonga, bro. This guy, we need to have a conversation on this guy now, man. Because how are you looking out of your depth against a League 2 team? Not League 2, sorry, League 1 team. How the fuck are you looking out of your depth against these, man, bro? Like, Lokonga, he either needs a loan or needs to be sold, bro. This guy, he ain't looking good right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Last season when he came in, he was a breath of fresh air, had a few good performances, but, bro, I don't know what happened to this guy. Yeah. Like, he ain't looking good at all. Like, he's looking painfully average. Getting outclassed by League One footballers, bro. It's not good enough, man. And another one today, kind of underwhelming, Tomiyasu. Like, Tomiyasu, again, another one of them players that declined, bruv. The injuries, I've not done him nice, I'm not gonna lie. The injuries have not done him nice at all. He's just been constantly getting injured, and these injuries seem to have an effect on him. Like, I don't know, he's lost that bit of something about him that he used to have when he first came to the club. Like, he's looking average as well right now, Saka and Martinelli obviously didn't have their best games, but like, you would expect them to go out there and give 110% of their effort and risk getting injured against, with all due respect, lower league opposition, the FA Cup and stuff like that. Obviously, like, these guys are regular starters for Saka and Martinelli. So they thought they were just going to go out there, put in a stable performance and not put too much in case of an injury, bruv. Which is what I think. Because, yeah, these lot, I mean, them two weren't really at their best today, But it's understandable. Eddie obviously popped up with the goals, so fair play to him. And yeah, bruv. Zinchenko came on substitute. Like I said, he's the one that controls all our games from that midfield position, inverted left back position. Like Kieran Tierney, listen, I love Kieran Tierney, yeah, I really do. But this new system that we play, this new possession-based system that we play, but it heavily relies on control, which Kieran Tierney, like, he just doesn't bring that in that inverted role. He's more of an overlapping fullback, which we don't seem to use in this system. So, yeah, bruv. Kieran Tierney, like, he's one of them players that might look at this and we might want to leave, which I wouldn't blame him for, because, he's good enough to be starting games somewhere, but, I mean, he might accept his position at the club right now. I don't know, bruv, but yeah, Zinchenko's clearly the main guy in that position that keeps us that control of, like, over games, but yeah, bro, just thought I'd mention that. And Yeah, bruv. There's not much else to mention. Oh yeah, Smith Rowe came back. You know, good to see him back. Obviously, he didn't have a very good cameo. Could have scored with one chance, like right, not near the end, but like 80 something minutes, he could have scored. Scuffed it. But yeah, obviously, like it's understandable. Smith Rowe's not looking at his sharpest because the guy's been out for like 5 months, bruv. So as time goes on, he's gonna pick up that rhythm and hopefully get back into the player that he was before the injury, bro. So yeah, not much else to say on this game. To be fair, just standard performance. We move on to the City one. This the City game at the Etihad, which is in the next round of the FA Cup. And I really hope we get past them because for me, yeah, this FA Cup is a competition I want to win. Like we should aim to win the FA Cup of this season, 100%. I'd love to win all the cups that we're in. You know that includes the Europa and this FA Cup, and obviously the Premier League speaks for itself. But yeah, FA Cup I want to win that, bruv. Like a lot of people trying to discredit it, saying, "Oh, it's not really a priority." I don't give a shit, bruv. Let's go and let's win this FA Cup. We get past Man City, we have a very good chance, bruv. City's going to be a tough game, but it's the FA Cup, you know what I mean? We've beaten City in this competition before, literally 3 years ago, when nobody gave us a chance of beating them in the semi final. We did it. So why can't we do it again, bruv? Let's go and win the FA Cup. So, yeah, man. I guess I ain't got much else to say. Next league game is Tottenham away. Um, that in itself, I don't need to say much about it. The fixture itself motivates the players. So, yeah, bruv, we all know what needs to be done there. So, yeah, anyways, I'm done talking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.